Judy the Beauty on duty. What's your name? And the woman said, well, my name is Whoopi Goldberg. And Judy said, well, that's almost as good as my name. And the two got to talking, and they found out that they had a lot in common. This is a true story. And they had, as I said, a lot in common, including the same boyfriend. So they decided to ditch him, and they became good friends. And whenever Whoopi needed to make extra money, this is before she hit it big, she would wash dishes at Judy's restaurant called the Big Kitchen. And in fact, when Whoopi was nominated for an Academy Award in The Color Purple, Judy went as her date. So next time you're in San Diego, I want you to go to this restaurant and tell Judy that I sent you, because then the next time I go to the restaurant, I might get free pancakes. You got hunger, you need a friend. Don't look no further, it's round the bend. Fresh coated coffee, Stella's French toast, eggs in a scramble, everything you love most. So come on down to the Big Kitchen, 30th and Gray. Bacon's frying and the coffee cake smells great. Pancakes and waffles, veggies galore, bananas and cereal, fresh juice and more. So come on down to the Big Kitchen and have a bite to eat. Music's jamming and the photos can't be beat. Judy the Beauty is mostly on duty. She'll take your hunger and leave you a smile. You'll see your best friend, you'll meet some new friends, you'll see old girlfriends from who even knows when. So come on down, invite your mother, bring your sister, give the check to your brother. Come on down to the Big Kitchen. Come on down. Take it away.
Thank you, Deborah. We'll come back to Deborah. We just have to do the award ceremony, and we've kind of done that there, so you guys can feast your eyes on that and just imagine taking it away. But we fortunately have winners, and Nancy is going to take you through the process, and we shall, if anybody is here who's won it, present it. Otherwise, we'll be sending them to the winners. And then once you've done, then to the founder, Jim will come. Nancy?
Okay.
That was mumble. She understood that.
Yeah, right. Let me first announce that the movie that is supposed to follow this, Make Pandemonium, did not arrive today as I'd hoped. So we will be finishing after we have the awards and some more wonderful music. Up and down a little? Okay. All right. This was such a great group of films this year, and we had such nice audiences and everything, and it's really hard to just make some of the people happy instead of everybody. But I will tell you that in the area, such as the shorts, we had like 7, 8 films that were uniformly rated excellent and superior. All of their averages were 4 to 5. So I think that is a wonderful average. The one that was the audience's favorite, and I have to say, these are all just like hundredths of a point apart, but the audience favorite short this year was Nice. We don't have somebody for that one? Okay.
They said they'd be coming,
But they're not. And the jury favorite in the category of shorts is The Red House. And in that same category of short, Harkey is going to be giving a Founder's Certificate for The Story of a Story, which was a wonderful short Indian film. In the
tomorrow.
It'll be showing again tomorrow, yeah. In the category of documentary, we had 4 documentaries that consistently rated as excellent to superior. The 4 of them were All in Her Stride, Lords of BSV, Jeff Lowe's Metanoia, and Poles Apart. Just this little fraction apart on all of them. The audience favorite, by a nose, was Jeff Lowe's Metanoia. And Cinema, will you accept this? Would you like to say something?
Yeah, I, with gratitude, accept, yeah, go Hollywood. Accept this on behalf of Jeff Lowe and Connie Self. They are 2 good friends of mine, and Jeff is, if you haven't seen the film, it's screening tomorrow at 12:15. He is probably one of the world's greatest mountaineers and climbers, and is now battling Lou Gehrig's disease. And it's a story about his rise to the top and his graceful exit from this world. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. So on their behalf, thank you very much. I know they'll be really happy. Thank you.
So that was the audience favorite. The judges' award goes to Poles Apart.
I've never won an award. Thanks.
Get you in your moment. I'm an award.
Is this how they do it?
Yes.
Thank you guys very much.
Perhaps it's time to get that one back out into the world again. And in the category of feature film, we had 5 that fell in that excellent to superior average rating. The audience award went to Beatles.
Well, yeah. So our trip from Norway was well worth it, huh? Yeah. Rock and roll Riverside! Okay.
And the jury award in the feature category also went to Beatles.
Now for the long speech. No. I mean, this is, we didn't even know it was a competition. We just came because we wanted to be part of this festival, and we think it's really cool, so thank you. Yeah.
We also have a special award in this category, a new one for us this year, which is an Innovation Award. And Jim Buchholz is going to speak about this.
So we decided we wanted to give an award for a movie that had the restrictions and challenges put on it for its target audience. Decisions had to be made by the director and by the DP and so forth that had to be different or restricted to meet their target audience the way they want it done, and still then be innovative enough to please everyone. And this movie also was one of those top 3 in audience favorite awards too, and that award goes to Found on South Street. For those of you, if you haven't seen Found on South Street, it was a movie made for the deaf community, and so some of the restrictions, like this is the director, and I'll let you introduce that, and the DP here, and they made it part of their rules that they set up was that all the signing had to be in the frame. Did you always have to have lips too? Was that one of your, is for people to read red lips?
It wasn't a rule, but generally, yes.
Okay, I'll let you guys talk about it.
First of all, I'm excited. Well, just a little bit. Like you said, the entire film is in, well, 90% of it is in American Sign Language. But most of the things that I've personally seen that involve sign language, it's usually tailored to a hearing audience where it's just relying on subtitles. The signing itself is not clear, but for this film, we really wanted to make sure that even without subtitles, someone fluent in American Sign Language could watch the film and get as much out of it as humanly possible. And I think we did a pretty good job of that, but this is my opinion.
That was Taylor Buckley, the director of photography. I'm Jonathan Blair. I wrote and directed Found on South Street. I want to dedicate the award to the deaf community. We set out to make this for them. It's their story. I want to dedicate it to my mom, who is deaf, and our lead actor, Austin Carey, who is also deaf. This is their story. Thank you very much.
Sure. And the other award in this category is the Founders Award for Feature Film, and that is going to Dirty Beautiful. Personally, I'd like to say it was great fun choosing these films, finding them from the different sources that were contributed to me through the Board of Directors of RIF this year. And I'm so very pleased at the audience opinion on so many of the films. We seem to have really hit some chords this year, and I'm very pleased that you all have enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. Now it's just cruising along tomorrow and watching all the films.
Yeah.
But tomorrow is what we kind of think of Best of Fest. So please come and just come in the morning and stay till night. Thank you again for RIF and for all of you. You guys came this close, so keep going. That was wonderful. Statistics is what it is.
I had a great time here.
Thank you so much for being around. Deborah, can you come back? Oh, well, there you are. And, yeah, please. And there are a few seats for those who are now reasonably tired and cold. Okay. So, sorry there's no wine because we didn't get the license, but maybe next time we can, right, Bettina? What can we say? Thank you. And have you told them that you have...
Maggie, go get your award and sleep. Yeah, Maggie.
Oh, she just came here?
Get the award.
You weren't here when we called?
Yeah.
You're not here now?
Are we still running to the Red Rose?
Right now.
red rose was in the red house. I got confused. But we have the right one here, right? Audience? Jury or audience?
Jury award.
Please, get you the right one. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much. I don't really know what to say. I don't speak English very well. But thank you for supporting this short film. And although it's a short, but we put so much energy on it. So thank you.
Some of my songs are story songs, and this one is really about my parents, particularly my mother. She was 20 when they were married. My dad was 27. He had just finished seminary, Lutheran seminary, and he was going to Africa. They were doing missionary work, and they actually crossed over to England on the Queen Mary. And I thought it was a rather brave thing for a 20-year-old to do, my mother. So it's called Tanzania. She was only 20 when the young man took her hand, and they sailed across the ocean to a vast distant land where the soil was red and dusty, and the rain and the sun beat strong. He would preach the good news, and she would work the home and raise her children among the children of the women who stepped by. They planted gardens, mended clothing, watched for changes in the sky. I wanna go home to Tanzania. I wanna go home to where I'm born. I wanna feel my mother's arms wrapped around me. Oh, the years were often lonely, and the years were often hard. But in the evening, round the table, she wrote the letters from her heart. She could hear arms of the dark, and I ask about her memories, and she smiles, closing her eyes. She hears the church bells across the valley. She hears the voices raised in song. She sees Arusha against the mountains, and smells the rain as it falls. I wanna go home, Tanzania. I wanna go home to where I'm born. I wanna feel my mother's arms wrapped around me warm. I wanna go home to Tanzania. I wanna go home to where I'm born. I wanna feel my mother's arms wrapped around me
So what restaurant am I smelling that they're wafting food over here? It's good. It's actually good. It's making me hungry. Go ahead.
I'm just going to take a second to, obviously I've thanked the sponsors and the board members, the interns. We have some certificates for the interns, but the moment I took it out, they ran away. So she's going to, Jim, do you mind just calling Wesley and Avica, please? So, thank you. Sorry for, I just didn't want to. Maybe I could fill in and sing a little bit. So never you want to sing with me? Is that because I don't sing well or you don't sing well? Oh, Wes, come on in. Yeah. You're the representative of the interns. Thank you for, I just want to feel better, but thank you for all the work and between the other guys. Thank you, thanks. And Avica?